I was looking at our rhubarb here. It's looking amazing. I was told that around June time would be the time to harvest rhubarb, so we're in May now. I read somewhere online that you're supposed to pick them when the stalks are anywhere from 12 to 18 inches long, so they look like they're almost there though. These are pretty established plants, so we will see. All right, we are in the beginnings of our summer garden here with spring things planted. This first row is garlic, and then we planted some Italian kale, which we've had a little bit of problems ever since planting. We have little caterpillars coming and sometimes eating pieces of the leaves. So these have not been bothered, but let me find one. Like this one has a little damage on it, not too much. Some of them, they've eaten the leaves off completely. So we have lost a couple ever since planting them. But I'm treating with BT spray as often as I possibly can. They really seem to like the Italian kale. But towards the back here, we planted, so half of this row is Italian kale. The other half is kohlrabi. They haven't been messing with the kohlrabi as much as the kale, but we did notice a little bit of damage on them. So those are doing good. Let's go over here. This is where I have the radishes, where we started the radish seeds. So those are coming along nicely. And tonight is supposed to be, I think, 32 degrees at night, and the next 2 days after that it's supposed to be 35. But all of these things that I planted are supposed to be frost tolerant and cold hardy, so if we lose them, then I'll just replant more. They were pretty much just experimental anyway, but hopefully they do stick around and they continue to thrive like they have been so far. These are mustard greens. The caterpillars have not been messing with these at all, so that is really good to know for future years. Maybe we'll really focus on growing mustard greens because they seem to be a little bit less pest prone to the damage of the pest. But oh, and over here I have collard greens also doing really good, and the caterpillars don't seem to be really wanting these at all. We've gotten really good growth ever since planting them in the ground. They have definitely grown, so I'm excited about that. Just the Italian kale seems to be what we're having trouble with. And then the carrots, this row right here, the whole thing is planted in carrots, but I have not noticed like for sure germination yet. I have it under the grass clippings here, and I see little things every now and then, but like this. But I don't think those are carrot seeds. I think it might be weeds or something. Carrot seeds are pretty easy to spot when they first pop up because they don't have like these little round leaves. They're more like straight leaves. So it's like there's random things under here, but I think that they are just weeds. So we will give those a little bit more time. See, this one right here for sure looks more like a carrot seed, but I'm not going to mess with this too much. I'll just keep an eye on it, and then for sure when we have germination on the carrots, then I'll start removing this grass. So far so good with our garden. I'm very excited to actually have something in the ground and growing so far. I feel like it's an extra early start, but we're always going to keep an eye on the weather and cover anything if we need to. And today I'm going to be sowing some beet seeds straight into the ground. I have some started already, but I want to get some more extra seeds in the ground since everything has been growing so nicely in here. Beets is another cold hardy vegetable as well, so I'm going to get those in one of these rows, and we'll just continue on from here as the weather keeps warming up.